Hello and welcome back to the show. We're going to give you something a bit different tonight. There's no live bands, unfortunately, they had to cancel, so we're going to put together a best of Maxwells episode for you, which will only include the best of since we've started the show back in October 2011. We're still going to give you a music history segment hosted by Adam Bell. Up first for the best of episode will be Lindy from November 10th, 2011.
This is now, that was then. I wish I knew you when. Now you are memory, the kind that every day I see. You know I will be yours and true. What is good for us may not be right for you. I can't tell you where I was. Stay with me, just. But it all sort of happened one night with Major Maker at the Mod Club and finished our set. And that's when the band informed me that they weren't going to play another show with me until I made a solo album. Yours are true. What is good for us may not be right for you.
Now we're going to bring it back a little bit further, closer to the beginning of the show, when Mrs. Johnston performed on October 27th, 2011.
Fefe Dobson was pretty cool, only because
it was like
yeah, it was like 400 or 500 like just
little girls,
year-old girls and boys, and afterwards we spent like an hour and a half just like signing autographs, like cameras,
we
shoes.
Yeah,
we signed Fefe Dobson shirts. Like it was pretty cool.
Time for a quick break. With this week's music history, here's Adam Bell.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Music History. This week in 1964, the Beatles began their North American invasion as they were welcomed by thousands of screaming fans at New York's Kennedy Airport. By April, they held the top 5 positions in the Billboard Hot 100 charts. In 1980, Pink Floyd began their elaborate stage show, The Wall. The show consisted of an actual wall being built, and by the end of the show, obscured the band. In 1988, The Who reunited for their 25th anniversary show at the British Record Industry Awards in London. Their 5-song set ran overdue, preventing Rick Astley from accepting his award for Best Single for Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down. That's all I got for you. I'm Adam Bell.
Now we're going to head back into November when the Darcys performed with Amos the Transparent on the 17th of 2011.
I know the superhighway, this bright familiar summer. I guess that I'm the lucky one.
This was only a couple weeks ago. So,
it's only a couple weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago now. So,
brand new.
yeah, we put it out for free, which is really exciting because it's a great opportunity to share it with lots of people, and it can be downloaded at thedarcys.ca.
Just we've been like trying to put out a record for the last little while, and we're just putting the final touches on it right now. So we're sort of getting back into the swing of doing shows again. So
yeah, 2011 was a lot of just trying to get this album finally finished because we've been planning on doing it for the longest time and building a studio and working on these demos, trying all these different things. So 2011 was the time that we were like, okay, we'll still do a few shows here and there, but let's lock down and actually get this record done. So it was good.
And more recently, February 2nd, 2012, we had an excellent show with Amy Carson Hunter, Robyn Dell'Unto, and Little City. Here they are.
I was raised by musicians, and I went to an art school. I can't fathom doing anything else. I mean, it's cheesy to say it's in my blood, but it kind of is. I mean, when it comes down to the ways that I would like to spend my time for the rest of my life, I mean, it's no question, really.
Don't call me baby, call me the way. I can see really good. And grabbing these 3 last CDs, please. How do you dance like that on a rooftop? A simple step could break you in two, yeah. How do you sing so loud? I'm a front step. You're just a bird and nobody loves you.
Well, what I find has happened, which is so slow that you don't really notice that's happening, but people I used to literally pee myself to be around are like, now I've been on bills with them and I go give them a high five and I'm like, I had this shock and awe of, people like Peter Katz that we were talking about, and of course I still have unbelievable respect for them, but I have less of the knocking knees fear of oh my God, I'm beside this person, because there's so many people to adore in the local scene who literally live in this city or this province or this country, who are down to earth and cool, and it's like, you're famous, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a bird. That's how I wanna be shaken.
I consider us to be a pop band, but that's got such a negative connotation that we don't call ourselves a pop band, I guess. We're like a folk band, folk pop band, folk rock band. But it's kind of grown out of, though it's departed from like the original kind of like pitch idea, it was always like making melodically driven songs, I guess, that are like kind of pop songs that our parents listened to, as it's kind of like music we've all kind of either gone back to or never left.
And now, just to mix it up again a little bit more, we're going to skip back to November 10th of 2011 when Kirby and Mandippal performed.
You can never say hello, you don't notice that I'm here when you are, there I go, wishing I could disappear, cause you're everything I wanted, but I'll never be with you. I don't know what it is, but I can't help myself. I think it's true the way you are, your smile, and you laugh. I guess it's everything without you, and I don't know what to do. Because I tried about everything I'm not, but I still find.
I hold the record for the most shows played here. I hold the record, yeah. Really? Yeah, I think Corner Paul's like 40 or 45 shows.
The question people ask you when they say like what kind of music inspires you, right? But it's the people I got to meet, and even going along with the kind of music that I really like. It's all these artists that you get to meet at the shows, and the best shows are always these really weird small ones that just kind of happen. Like even something like tonight, where just you either run into friends that you've met on the road before, or other friends that you make it that night, and you know you're just going to end up seeing them on tour at some point anyway.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the best of Maxwells. Of course, that's the best of Maxwells so far.
Join us next week for another unique edition of Bars and Tunes.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, woosah, ready?
Okay.
I'm only prison gay. Join us next week for another episode of Bars and Tunes.
Thanks for watching.